Respected dignitaries, folks at Manu, folks of Link Connect, respected Afroz sir, respected Asim sir, and fellow political enthusiasts. Thank you for having me here today. I am so honored to share stage with Professor Asim Prakash because 10 years ago I was his student sitting there, and today I got the honor of sitting on this part of the stage. So my topic was tech-powered politics and how politics how technology is aiding gathering of political intelligence and aiding in campaign. So my entry into political consulting was by accident. So after this I was working with Government of Andhra as a consultant, and then after that I thought of pursuing UPSC career full time. After a couple of failed attempts, I thought of getting back to job, and luckily it so happened that one of my friends was working for one of the political consultancies based in Telangana, and he referred me there, and I joined. And incidentally, they were working for the Congress party. So I joined there, and as I was getting accustomed to systems and processes of political consulting, what happened was suddenly the Chief Minister back then, Mr. KCR, he announced the snap polls, and all of a sudden elections were on our head. And the consultancy got a mandate of doing studies to select the candidates for Congress party across all the 119 assembly constituencies. So for the next 1.5 2 months, what was happening was we were preparing a questionnaire. We have deployed the teams on the ground, and they went to all the 119 constituencies. And what we asked was we designed a scientific survey tool. It was a pen and paper based survey, and then we were getting volumes of data every day. I used to go to office. We used to get tons of papers from various assembly constituencies in Telangana, and what we used to do was we used to put telecallers to verify if the data was accurate or not. And once after verifying that yes, data is accurate, we went ahead and we analyzed the data, and then we provided insights to the client. So after that, so this is a major part of political intelligence. So when I said pen and paper based survey, so there are so many tools which have evolved after that, and there are tools which are GIS based tools where surveyors, they can have the app, they can go to the field, they can collect data, and the data is uploaded to a cloud, and we can download data directly. So many touch points have been eliminated here, which means that data collection has become more scientific, and data collection has become easy, and analysis also has become very easy. So survey has to be done, the sampling has to be done very scientifically. So we cannot survey all the people in the state. Like for example, in Telangana, there are 35,000 booths, polling booths. So it is impossible to go to every booth and collect the data. And to make it as accurate as possible, we have to be very careful while collecting data. It has to be a representative sample. It has to have a representation of gender, caste, age group, religion of that particular constituency. And then only after that, the samples would be correct, and the data would be correct, and the reports would be correct. So while coming to candidate selection, we also have to consider multiple factors. One is the past credentials of the candidate, their family legacy in politics, what have they achieved in the past. Unfortunately, their muscle and money power, their social media presence, and the face, the chavi of the candidate. There is also caste factor involved in it. So as a part of political intelligence, we have to continuously get feedback from the ground, analyze data, do predictive analytics, and we have to divide booth, because elections are fought on booth level. which booths are strong booths for the party and candidate, which booths are battleground booths. That means there is a strong fight between the candidate and the opposition candidate, and booths which are very weak. And we also have to collect data of who has done development, what kind of development activities have taken place at the booth level, and also what are the issues present there. And once these are done, what are campaigns? Campaigns are basically taking messages of the leader to the masses. In Telangana, there are on an average 250 to 300 booths in a rural constituency and 500 to 600 booths in an urban constituency. It is very difficult for the leader to cover each and every booth multiple times. At the max, the leader can cover the booth during peak election cycle, at max twice or thrice. So what we do, we use technology. Like previous speakers spoke about, we have several social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, WhatsApp, etc. And also we use traditional methods like voice calls, SMS, MMS, and of course WhatsApp to deliver messages to each and every booth. So let me also, I also got an opportunity to work for the Congress party from a different political consulting company in the 2023 election. So what changed in the past 5 years? What changed in the past 5 years that got a different result in the state of Telangana? So like I said, 2018 there was snap polls and KCR went ahead and declared 105 candidates at a go. And Congress party and other opposition parties were unprepared. So what happened was they went for an alliance with Telugu Desam Party, Telangana Jana Samiti, CPI, and on paper alliance was looking pretty strong. What they thought was okay, anti-establishment vote will not split between multiple parties, and then this alliance will get all the anti-establishment vote. So what happened was the moment TDP came into alliance, KCR changed narrative. He said, if you vote Congress party-led alliance to power, what will happen is an Andhra party will be in the government. So that completely changed political narrative back then. And then candidate selection was not scientific. Although we have done surveys and provided analytical reports to Congress party, what happened was there were multiple criteria which were considered like individual state level leader preferences. They wanted to give tickets to their own people, and also multiple caste considerations were done. And also lots of time was eaten into alliance discussions. That which alliance partner will contest from which assembly constituency. And then the messaging of the Congress party and the alliance was not clear. They were talking multiple things. They were continuously attacking KCR. Now what happened was people were unhappy that opposition leaders are attacking KCR, because for them KCR is the chief minister who gave them multiple welfare schemes. Like Professor Him was saying, that each and every caste group have got benefited from multiple schemes. Like for example, Asra pensions, Kalyan Lakshmi Shadi Mubarak, Raitu Bandhu, right? All these schemes, people were benefited. Maximum number of people were benefited, and then the personal attack against KCR did not go well with the people. And the manifesto of Congress party was very bulky. They came up with a 93-page manifesto with multiple pages, multiple things here and there. And then what KCR did was he simply copied key manifesto pointers from the Congress party and came up with a 16-page simple manifesto, and adding 16 rupees to each and every promises that were made by Congress party. Like for example, they said 2,000 rupees pension. KCR came up with 2,016 rupees pension. Right. Unemployment level was 3,000 rupees. KCR said 3,016 rupees will give. Right. And then Congress party was unable to provide an alternative vision. That okay? Adhyaksha, I need some more time.
2 minutes.
Okay. So, and then, yes, they were not able to come up with alternative vision. There was no credible face to lead Congress's campaign. Like, for example, TRS said, okay, we will waive off 1 lakh rupees farm loans. Congress said, we will waive off 2 lakh rupees. But then people are not ready to believe what Congress party is saying. They said, okay, even though KCR said 1 lakh rupees, we will go ahead with KCR. And then Congress party and the alliance did not have, literally they did not have any time to campaign. They got less than 15 days to campaign, and the result was disastrous. So TRS won humongous 88 seats out of 119 seats. The Praja Front won 21 seats, and Congress party won 19 seats. And about 5 to 6 seats, Congress party won with less than 5,000 majority. And in 75 seats, which is more than majority required to form government in the state of Telangana, the alliance lost by more than 20,000 votes. That is the level of defeat Congress party had and the alliance had back in 2018. And then after that, there were multiple by-elections. Congress party lost seat in Huzurnagar, which was represented by the PCC chief himself. They lost deposits in Dubak, Huzurabad and Munwad elections. And then in GHMC elections. And YSRTP, again, a party which was formed by Shabila. So she wanted to merge the party into Congress, but then that was avoided before Telangana election. And they have successfully persuaded TJS not into contesting. And CPI, they went to alliance and they were offered only one seat. Candidate selection was based on purely winnability. Scientific studies were done to